Hi, Christina. I have your file in front of me, and I'm going to show you a really simple trick that will totally save time, okay? For now, I'm going to just say this, but I want you to actually go into your tool palette here, and then I'm going to say what I want to say. I want you to right-hand click over here on the direct selection tool and go way over to the Tearoff menu, and then pull that over here somewhere. Now do the same thing with the pen. Right hand click with the pen and go to the tear off little thing over here, click it, and then you can grab this upper thing and put it over here. Okay, here are the three tools you need. Okay, now let's just discuss them. The pen is when you draw, right? The direct select is what you do to click a point to get the handlebars and then adjust the handlebars. See how I can adjust the handlebars? Okay. I'll show you in a second what the convert tool does, because we're going to need that convert tool, for instance, on this one, and I'll explain why. Okay. Now, what I've been telling you all along is that when you're in the pen, okay, you hit the A key, you hit the P key, the A key, and the P key. Now that makes your command click be the direct select. It also makes the option click be that convert tool. Okay, those are the only three tools you need, but, and here's the but for now, I don't want you to press command or option anymore for a little bit. Okay, I want you to have these tear off menus up here, and I want you to click a tool when you need it, knowing that in a little while you're going to get tired of clicking up here to these two boxes, and you're going to just hold the command key down when you get a little bit more used to the fact that that is the direct select tool. Then you hold the option key down when you want the convert tool. Now let's go through the tools and see what you need to do, but I'm going to use these two boxes to click with. Okay. And then I'll even take this bottom one and I'll show you how I'll do that next one by using these two tear-off boxes. Okay, so now you want to edit points. So you only and always use the direct select. Now look at how I can actually I can click the direct select on a line segment. Now sometimes, if all the points are solid, just click away and now click back and the points will be hollow. What does that mean? That means that you can actually grab and edit individual points when the points are hollow. So look at how I can now edit this one. Let's go up here. Now I want to see the handlebars for this one. So I click. Now look at how I can grab that handlebar, and I'm not holding anything down. All I did was click the direct select tool over in the tear off. Now, you see how I have this one pretty good here? Okay, let's now take this one and pull it a little farther. Whoops, I missed it. Sometimes you have to click back to get the tool. Okay, now you can see here that I am semi-close to having this right. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in. See how when I move this handlebar, the other one up there moves too? See how when I try to adjust this handlebar, you see how it kind of messes up that part of the line? Well, there is a trick. And the trick is, now I'm going to click this point to see both handlebars. I'm going to click to the convert tool for a second. And once I click to it, you see the convert tool there? If I grab this handlebar, it splits it from the other handlebar, and I can custom edit that. Did you see that? Okay, now don't stay in the convert tool because it's a dangerous tool. So you go back to the direct select to do your other edits. Now, I will explain to you the placement of these points right here. You have this point way too high on the red line. So I'm going to pick it up and move it and show you something. Now you see how none of the other points moved, only this one did? Because all the other points are hollow. And I'm in the direct select, right? Okay, so I can click away and click back, and you can see that I can actually move this point. Now I clicked it. Remember, I'm not holding any key down. I'm just using these as my, I don't want to say cheat mechanisms, but it's easier at first just to click these three tools. The direct select, the pen, or the convert. Now I'm going back to the direct select. Okay, where is a point supposed to go on this red line? Well, it's supposed to try to locate where there is no curve. Now let me zoom in and show you what I'm talking about. See how where I am pointing right here, I'm still on the bottom curve? Well, see if I go up here, I'm still on the top curve? Well, somewhere between the bottom curve and the top curve is a void area. That's where the point goes. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to try to locate it where there is no curve. And that is the secret to really using these handlebars in the proper way. Now look at how I can relocate that one. I'll zoom out a little bit and look at how I can relocate that one. Now I'm not holding any key down. The only key that I'm holding down is the space bar so I can move this around. Now let's go to this one. Look at how simple and easy it can be to do this. Now, you remember how when I move this one, remember how I told you the handlebars are connected? See how the top one is moving too? Well, if you don't want that to happen, and be careful that you don't edit it too far, but quickly switch to the convert tool, split this handlebar. See how I just split it right there? Now go back very quickly to the direct select and finish your edit. That's it. Now let's keep that process going through all of this so I can get you used to it. So now I'm in the direct select. I'm just going to click away, click back on this line segment, and look at how I can easily, look at how I can easily edit this line segment. I'm sorry, the tolerance on grabbing these handlebars is a little bit tight, meaning it's a little bit sensitive. Now let's use the space bar to move this up so I can show you that this one actually has to move back a little bit. Now let's move this one forward a little bit. And you can see how I can get that very close. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for editing. Okay, just a little bit more control. That's the word I was looking for. Now let's click this upper one right here. Okay. Look at how this point isn't in the void area, right? So no matter how many times I try to edit that one, I'm never really going to get it right. So I have to move this one away a little bit, figure out that the part of the line which has no curve is it's down a little bit. So look at how I'm putting this one down just a touch. Now I can grab this handlebar and you can see how I can edit this with a lot more control. See how nice that is? Now if I want to split that handlebar, because I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it perfect, and every time I move the bottom one, the top one moves, see? So I'm going to what? Switch to the convert tool, grab it and move it just a little bit, then go back to the direct select tool to finish the edit. Now that's basically it. That's everything that I wanted to tell you. So you use the direct select to make sure first the points are all hollow. So how do you do that? If you click away from an object and then click back on the line segment you want, the points are all hollow. Now let's move down here. Let's click the line segment here. You've got that one pretty close to where it needs to be. I'm going to move it and put it down here where there is no curve. Okay, now let's grab this one with the direct select, and you can see just how easily I can actually edit this. See how I'm not holding any key down. Remember, we're not toggling anything. Now let's fix this one. This is where this one, see when I grab this line segment, see how it moves the other one? Well, let's split those right away. So I go to the convert tool, I split it just for a second, go back to the direct selection tool. Now watch how cool this is. Look at how I can actually now get this one to do what I want with the direct select tool. Now let's pull that down just a little bit more, and let's move the space bar up hold the space bar so the hand tool appears, and now can you see how we can get that one done nicely? Now let's click this point. Let's now pull this one up in the air, about right there. Let's pull this one nice and far like this, and you can see by me pulling and tugging, and by having split that point right here with the convert tool, we're getting this one to even work. So look at how I'm grabbing this one, and I'm proud of you for getting this one correct, because you actually did split this handlebar from this handlebar that was up here. So you did that. You've done everything correct. I'm just wanting you, let me just get this one right. I just want you to practice not holding the toggle keys anymore for a little bit, okay? I want you to, when you want to edit the points, edit the handlebars, I mean, okay, or the points, you use the direct select, that one right there. So if I wanted to pick this up and move it slightly, you can see with the direct select how I can move that exactly where I want. I can move the handlebars where I want. And remember, if you want to split handlebars, you grab the convert tool, don't click in a point, you grab the handlebar and it splits it from the other handlebar. Now that one had already been split. So I hope that helped you, all right? Now obviously, let me click away. If you're gonna draw the next shape, you need to be in the pen, right? Because the pen actually draws the shape, right? Okay, so pretend I drew that shape. Now, to edit those handlebars, you switch to the direct select. You can then grab the handlebars anywhere you want. Look, you can grab them anywhere you want, and you can actually now, with the direct select, edit them. If you want to split these two handlebars here, you grab the convert tool and you split it. Then you get yourself right back into the direct select tool to finish your edit. Never stay in that tool right there for long. Now that should have helped you, and I'm going to hit the delete key 2 times to get rid of that shape. Okay? And that should help you. Thanks.